Let me tell you something most people misunderstand. When someone suddenly cuts everyone off, it usually isn't a cold-hearted act. It's not about punishment, revenge, or being dramatic. In most cases, it's about self-protection. People don't disappear out of nowhere. Before the silence, there were months, sometimes years, of holding in emotions, staying loyal to people who hurt them, and pretending everything was fine. They tolerated more than they should have, helped more than they received, and kept forgiving until their emotional capacity ran dry. When they finally walk away completely, because they don't know how to leave halfway. Psychologists call this a protective withdrawal response. When someone reaches emotional exhaustion, the brain shifts from connection to survival mode. Cutting everyone off becomes the quickest way to breathe again, to reset, and to regain a sense of control. For many, this pattern begins in childhood. Children who grew up around conflict, neglect, criticism, or unstable environments learned that the safest place was emotional distance. They learned to disappear inside themselves long before they physically removed people. Silence became a shield. So as adults, they don't explain, they don't argue, they don't talk it out. They disappear. It's the only coping mechanism they trust. People who cut others off suddenly often use what psychologists refer to as the clean cut method. Instead of slowly distancing themselves, they remove everyone at once. Why? Because gradual boundaries leave room for guilt, pressure, questions, or manipulation. A clean, sharp cut feels safer than a slow exit that requires emotional energy they no longer have. But here's what most people don't see. They don't cut off just one person. They shut down on everyone. Friends, family, even people who love them. Not because they feel nothing, but because they feel too much. They retreat to protect their heart from further damage, and sometimes to protect others from the storm inside them. Inside their mind, they are thinking, I can't keep doing this. No one would understand if I tried to explain. It's easier if I just disappear. This isn't rejection of others, it's self-preservation. There's also a nervous system element. Many of these people are lifelong givers. They listen, support, fix, and carry emotional weight for others. Over time, they reach a point of fawn fatigue, burnout from always being the strong, available one. When they collapse emotionally, they don't ask for help. They isolate because vulnerability feels unsafe. Attachment theory explains another layer. People with avoidant or fearful avoidant attachment learned early that opening up leads to pain or disappointment. To them, distancing feels safer than communicating. They would rather vanish than risk being misunderstood, judged, or dismissed. But here's the part most won't admit. They rarely want to leave forever. Often, after time alone to breathe and rebuild, they quietly return, softly, carefully, with a simple, "Hey, how have you been?" Not because they stopped caring, but because they never did. They just needed space to find themselves again. If you are the person who disappears, hear this gently. You don't always have to vanish to protect yourself. You're allowed to say, "I need space," without cutting every connection. Boundaries don't require disappearing. You can rest without erasing your entire world. And if someone cut you off suddenly, listen with a soft heart. Their silence was not proof you didn't matter. It was proof they were hurting in ways they didn't know how to express. Their disappearance wasn't always rejection. Sometimes it was a form of self-rescue. People who cut others off don't lack emotion. They carry too much of it. They don't leave because they don't care. They leave because they don't know how to carry more pain. One day, more people will understand this. Some don't leave to end the relationship. They leave to protect what's left of themselves.